to bring together a group of remarkable people.
To see if we could become something more.
So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
In time, you will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same. Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Evacuate the city. Engage all defenses. And get this man a shield.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe. But this does put a smile on my face.
Hello and welcome to Thfc Till I Die, your home at Tottenham past, present and an exciting future. Joining me, of course, is the lovely and wonderful Mia from Spurs Between the Lines, as Philip is up in Dublin doing his Phil Collins impressions. Hello Mia, how are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
And how's your thoughts on the opening day of the transfer news? Very exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like that we are trying to get business done early, to be fair, to be fairly honest. Appears to be, anyway.
Anyway, we are starting with some breaking news, and this is good news for us, actually, for the future. Breaking news here, Papa Sarr has signed a new long-term contract to Tottenham, valid until 2030. Mia, look, we've got Bissouma tied up. We now have Papa Sarr tied up. Destiny's next. Is it right to tie these players down to long-term contracts now, Mia? Or will that sort of, is there a danger it might dilute their hunger if they're on bigger money?
No, I think with Destiny, we've seen that he has signed a contract and he hasn't slowed down in the game since. And I think that we are playing it safe, right? Because we know now for the future, we didn't pay much money for these players, and we're sort of securing the bag in a way and hoping that they do turn out to be good players, which I believe that both Destiny and Sarr will be. So, yeah.
I think so too, Mia. And I'm absolutely over the moon with this. I love Papa Sarr as a player. I think he's going to be the future of our midfield, him and Bissouma, and whoever we bring in to sit behind them. But let's who's in the chat. We've got Louis Chill Music. Big up to Louis. Says, hi, guys. We've got Lisa from Mexico. Big up, Lisa. Mexico. Morning, Dermot, Mia and chat. Big up, Lisa. Hope you're doing well. And I love your little photo there of your two little cats. Mia's looking at going, very cute, but not like my doggies.
No,
and then Chris,
I'm definitely more of a dog person. I had a cat that was like a dog. When I had my cat Oliver, he was a black cat though, because he was special. Black cats are really special. The same. Everyone says that when they own a black cat. They definitely say different about black cats. So
and big up also to Chris Welch. He says, very good Tuesday to everyone. Big up to you, Chris.
I bet he's happy.
I'm going to have my words on that game. Chris, I need to get hold of you, sir. We need to start doing our Formula One stuff on the F1 channel. So let me know when you're free, and then we'll start doing some pre-records because we need to start building up because the Formula One season starts at the end of next month. So I cannot wait. And he says, Chris also says, a cat like a dog with a question mark.
Yes, I'll tell you how he was like a dog. So he learned how to open doors to escape. He would eat anything and everything like a dog. And he used to follow me around like a dog. And he's just like, if I wasn't in the room with him, he'd scratch to literally be next to me. He'd always want to be next to me at all times. He was like a cat like no other. And he was very friendly. He was the most sweetest, most relaxed cat you'd ever know. He was 17 when he passed away. Bless him.
Oh, bless. And also Chris is there. He's thinking and then he fell off the bed laughing. So he's now on the floor laughing around like a hyena. So big up to you, Chris. Also, welcome everyone, of course, on the Full-Time Sports Network as well, our partner channel. Welcome to everyone on Twitch, on THFC, till I get a red card. And also everyone on Twitter as well, on THFC. It's now called X, but I'll always call it Twitter. I don't know, for me, it'll never be X. It sounds something rude calling it X. But Mia, look, we've got loads to talk about in Tottenham World. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the Premier League news and with the game last night. Now, look, me and Philip did the watch along to it. A cracking game, a great advertising for the Premier League, but 2 goals should not have been given to Liverpool. Both dives. VAR missed them. So does VAR need to go after last night's game? Is VAR finished in your eyes? Because it is for me. It's a corrupt system that
I think. Go on, sorry.
That clubs can corrupt it. I mean, them 2 last night were not penalties. No way, shape, or form.
I think the first one was.
I don't think so.
I'm going to disagree with you on that one.
Yeah,
I believe
that's fair enough.
But the second one, I think, wasn't. No, because I think that he waited until so long after, and the contact was very minimal, and the ball had already gone away from him. So, yeah.
It's like me, like he sort of waited, and it was like delayed reaction. Now I'm going to go down. And it was so minimal. It's like you brushing off my shoulder, Mia, right? And then going down 20, 30 seconds later, I think I've broken my arm. It was no way a penalty last night. The refereeing last night was very poor, by the way, from Anthony Taylor. I have to say he was shocking. As a result, that Chris is saying it wouldn't change the result. In my opinion, we battered Newcastle. Should have had more. We were wasteful. Both pens were dives, but it is what it is. Not our fault. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm blaming the system, Chris. I'm blaming the referees. I'm blaming VAR that can be easily hoodwinked into giving these penalties. And Mia, we've seen it enough this season. Tottenham only 1 penalty all season. Does this sort of stand up to the argument that Tottenham are harshly done by VAR, where other certain clubs get lenient VAR decisions? Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't think there's a conspiracy against Tottenham. No, I think that's bloody ridiculous.
I love Mia's reaction. Nope, straight to the point. That's it. She should be a politician. She'd be a great politician. Straight to the point.
I would like me as a politician, trust me. I'll be telling you home truths.
You'd be the Iron Lady Mark III. Anyway, Luke Chapman, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Luke. Hope you're doing well. Well, guys, let's crack into it. Let's crack in. You're all here for transfer news, and let's give it to you first. Right, we're going to start with this little bit of breaking news as well. So let me take that off. And I'll keep the Papa Sarr thing run across the bottom for a little while, guys. Of course, Papa Sarr has signed a new long-term contract at Tottenham, valid until 2030. So great news for Tottenham on that. Now, Rudu has accepted all details of Tottenham contract proposals and personal terms have been agreed, as revealed last week, and revealed it as well last week as well. I think some shows as well. Despite public statements on a new deal, he's now wanting for Spurs. Spurs in general remain in talks to get the deal done very soon. Mia, look, we are going to get this deal over the line. Where do you think it would head? Do you think it'd be £25 million plus add-ons? Do you think that's what's going to end up being the deal? And do you think future deals are going to follow this add-on sort of clause in deals now.
I think we do that anyway. I think a lot of deals are done like that to boost it up. I think it's going to probably be around 26 million, I reckon, pounds, with add-ons personally.
Yeah. And then Chris goes, Mia would talk home truths, unlike all the morons over there in politics.
That's why I said they wouldn't like me, Chris, because I'd be too straight talking. I wouldn't go around the houses. I would just tell them how it is, and they wouldn't appreciate it.
Mia will go in, cut all taxes, just make everyone's lives a bit easier, and she'd be politician of the decade. And then Chris says, I want VAR to go soon so I can celebrate. That's the thing as well, VAR. We can't celebrate goals anymore, can we, Mia? We have to wait and wait. And it's annoying. It is annoying. But look, how pleased are you that Tottenham are looking to get deals in early, Mia? How pleased are you that Levy seems to have learnt his lesson from years past, and now we seem to be getting some stuff? Is it Levy? Is it the new team? Or is it Ange and Postecoglou? Where do you think is where the congrats can go to on this?
I think it can go to all of them. I think they obviously all had their part in it. Yeah, I think that to be honest with you, I think that he sanctioned it obviously because he's at the top, Levy, and obviously the deal gets done by there's somebody who does the deals. So obviously it was negotiated. So yeah, he's happy. I'm happy. I'm well happy to have him sign that contract. So yeah. And
then look, to add to that now, Mia, I think with the deal, it is 95% done. It's just the bits and pieces left now. Do you think he'd be in the team for Burnley for the FA Cup game on Friday, or do you think Ange wants him in for Man United game? Where would you put him into?
We have to have it done. I think the cut-off is Thursday.
It is Thursday,
at
yeah.
12
Wednesday.
o'clock.
Wednesday
at 12. So I don't think we'll get the medical and everything done by then, no.
He's already had the medical, Mia. That's what I'm hearing. He's already had his Tottenham medical.
Well, we haven't heard that. Oh, can I have a shout out to Hodgod? Because I have not seen you in my chat for such a long time.
No, he came in.
I hope you're well.
Yeah, he came in last night. I haven't seen him for a long time as well. It's great to see him back. I love his picture.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope you are. And look, we hope you are, Hodgod. And it's great to see him. He says, good afternoon, Dermot and Mia. Happy New Year, Mia. So happy New Year to you. Look, I would love him in for the Burnley game, to be fair, because I think we need that centre back in there. But Man United, I think, is more crucial. I think if we're going to go for the Champions League or go for the league, I think we need him in there. But I think it's a great buy. So where are you going for Man United then, Mia? Is that your really logical thinking?
What do you mean?
For him to start, what do you think he? What do you think?
I think Man United. I think Man United with because it looks like Van de Ven will be back, so I think he'll start with Van de Ven. Yeah,
and then with Romero. Romero's out for 5 weeks, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
But mind you, we didn't think Benny would start on Sunday. There's rumors going around that Van de Ven could be back for Burnley. That's what we're hearing. Ooh. Yeah,
interesting.
Can you imagine that? So that is late on there. Now we're going to, of course. Talks between Tottenham and OGC needs to have collapsed. Well, it's not surprising me because it was either one or the other, wasn't it? And I think,
absolutely.
Yeah, so that deal was there. It's still a defender I would like at Spurs, by the way. I think he could do a good job, and I think that could be summer signing for us.
I don't think he will. I think he'll go to Man United. So
well, that's what I'm hearing as well. Man United is the club for him, Mia. So I'll just give you the very latest on that as well, which I've just got a bit of news on that. Where did I put it? No, I'll come back to that. I have got news on that. Now, Reggie will return to Spurs this month. Now, he's returning because Luke Shaw's fit, and he will be the third defender for Ten Hag to pick. So that is why he's coming back. But there is more news on Reggie, so let me flick through all these. Sorry. That Reglan is expected to leave Spurs again during the January transfer window as he wants to play regularly. Loan options are being considered. There is interest from Premier League clubs and Dortmund added to their list in December. Race remains open. Do you think we need to sell him more like keep him out on loan, Mia? Do it as a loan to buy, loan to sell obligation. If any club comes in to loan him, right, you're going to have to buy him for a set price in January, in the summer. I think that's the way to go, because he's not going to get a game under Ange at Tottenham, is he?
No, I don't think he is. I think that he's not good enough. I think probably we'll loan him out and then sell him in the summer, because I don't know if anyone will buy him at the moment. So
no, I don't think so either, Mia. And look, he hasn't played for the last sort of 2 seasons at Tottenham. Was he ever a good player in your view when we bought him, or where do you think it went wrong for him?
Do you know what? He had patches where he was all right, but I always felt like his end product could be a bit patchy. It was never quite consistent enough, in my opinion.
Yeah. We've got Chris Watts says it's brilliant for Spurs to get deals done early. We'll seal them a top 4 in my eyes and compete to try to win the FA Cup. I think we're going to win the league, but Mia doesn't go along with my delusional thoughts on that. But why not? We're dare to dream. Dare to dream. That is my motto. We've got Hog God 10. Yes, Mia. Yes, I needed a break from all of it after a short illness. Well, I hope you're feeling better, Hog God. And all our, we're glad to see you back. You really are. How can I say?
Well, he's my fellow Bexleyheathian. He's back from where I used to live, so I'm really, really pleased to see him again, because it's been such a long time, and I thought I wonder, I haven't seen him for a long time, so I'm really, really pleased to see you back. Yeah,
he's big part of this channel as well, Hog God. And Philip had the pleasure of meeting him when he was in Dublin as well. So Hog God, you really are it's great to see you back, sir, and a member as well. So big up to you.
I'm streaming later tonight, Hog God. I'd love to see you in there.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mia. I'm doing the watch along probably at the same time, so I do apologise. And
don't come to his watch along. Come to mine, because we're going to be debating. We're going to have some guests on to dare this to debate.
Okay, you do that at the end, Mia, not during my stream. You do it at the end.
I do what I like. I do what I bloody like, mate.
God, I bring you on as a guest. You just
listen. He forgets that I've got powers around here. Yeah,
you soon won't. You soon won't by the end of the week. I
won't be coming on by then. That's it. I'm dumping you if you have my powers. Stuff it.
Okay, fine. We all know you're the power woman. You're like. I wouldn't call you Maggie Thatcher of the YouTube world, but I wouldn't go down that low. But I will call you the new Iron Lady, one of the two. Anyway, Radcliffe links to Nice makes him a Man United signer. Yeah, it does. It does, and it is Man United. It's the club he wants to go to. We got Spurs Ninja. There you go, Spurs Ninja. Big up panel and chat. My dog passed away today. Oh, I'm very sorry.
Sorry to hear that.
Can we get a big up for Daisy? Well, a massive big up from Daisy. And listen, she's going up to a better place in the sky, into doggy heaven. But we send our condolences and our thoughts and prayers with you at this sad time, Spurs Ninja. It's never nice to lose anyone or a pet or anything. And look, I know how upsetting it can be. So our thoughts and prayers. So look, we're here to cheer you up. And if you need anything, you know where our socials are. Just get hold of us and we will be there for you.
As a fellow dog owner myself, they're part of your family. They become part of your life. So it's they're so important to people. I think maybe people who don't have pets don't realise, especially dogs, because they're very people pets. So big up to you and big up to Daisy, and sending lots and lots of loves and hugs, because it's not nice. Like I say,
it's not.
I can't say, because when I lost my cat, I was devastated. So I can obviously say
I've lost animals as well, and they do become a part of your family, become a big part of your life, become a big part of your routine, because you're always taking them out for walks at a certain time, and
that's it. And it's like you get up, you feed them. When you come home, they're there to say hello to you.
I remember I had a dog called Sparky, right? And anytime I used to get up in the middle of the night to let him out to have his toiletries when he was a puppy. And he used to come back and wrap himself around the back of my legs right in bed. Oh, there's also...
this is Minnie.
Minnie. Sorry, Minnie.
Minnie's come to say hello because she feels the pain and she understands, don't you, Minnie?
No, I don't, ma'am. I just want you to put me down so I can go and have something to eat.
She sits next to me every single time I do my stream. So she's...
No, I'm forced... Don't listen to her. I'm forced to. She puts me in the dungeon with Romero. I'm going to see Romero now. Bye. Feck you. I'm off. Right. Pick up. I hope that made you laugh, Spurs Ninja, that little bit at the end. I hope that cheered you up a little bit. So, but our condolences are with you. Chris says Dortmund would be a good move it would be a good move for him, Mia. Do you think the German league is suddenly, since Kane's moved there, Mia, that the German league has suddenly got a bit of a spring in its step, the Bundesliga now, and it's suddenly becoming the second sort of best European league after the Premier League?
I think it's always been a good league along with Serie A. I think you go the Spanish league, the Italian leagues, they've always been fairly all right. And when you look at some of the players that they've had in those leagues, they've had some brilliant players there. So I think that.
I tell you one thing, mate. You were talking about it earlier. I remember as a kid, you and me both were talking about when we were younger and we watched Italian football on Channel 4. Do you remember? You used to be there on the Sunday.
Yeah.
What was his name? James Richardson or something used to present it. And Serie A was the place to go for English players. You had David Platt over there. Gaza went over there. A lot of English players went over there in the past. Then suddenly the Premier League kicked off and everyone came to the Premier League. The German league now seems to be attracting some players. So I like watching the German league. Them fans over there are mental. I love the fans. They're just absolutely god off their heads. But big up Chris. We've got Hogod. Then he keep Reggie as a backup. He fits an Ange system, in my opinion. That's actually a very good point. Does he fit an Ange system, Mia?
No, I don't think he does. I don't think he's got enough end product.
See, I think he does. I actually think he does.
Let me have a little look at his statistics, shall we?
Okay, yes, here we go. Mia and the statistics. Here we go. We need
because I like to back up what I say and what I think.
We need to put a little hat on Mia's head, putting "I am the teacher. You listen to what I say." That's what we need to put underneath her thing. Mia the teacher.
So
why Mia's looking up for his statistics? She won't even put them up on screen so we can all look.
No, I can't. So he gets 43.6 touches per game, average, one big chance created per game, which he's played so far 9 games and started 4.
Yeah.
This is for Man United.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So that's not good. I wouldn't say that was it was all right.
Would he put it as a backup though? Do you know, in case we get an injury to Destiny or Porro, would it be a good backup to have?
Right, so in the 25 games he played for us, the 21-22 season, 25 total played, 22 starts, 77 minutes per game, goals 2, goals per game 0.08, shots per game 0.8, big chances missed 3, assists 3, big chances created 5, key passes were 1.2. So I don't think he's like all that. If you compared him, if I can do a comparison to like a Destiny, I think you'll find that the stats are definitely different.
Yeah, but for a backup, Mia, would he? I think he'd be worth keeping as a backup. But look, everyone has different opinions on him. He's a very divisive figure. But look, I don't know. I get what Hot God's coming from actually on this. I think he would be a good signing. But we're going to get back to that Hot God. Chris Welsh, I love Dermo's delusional side. Entitled to it. Of course, I'm entitled to it. Tottenham are only 4 points off the lead and only 1 point behind Arsenal. And Mia, to be honest, a lot of fans were saying we were going to be relegated. Now, to be fair, you and me never said that. So can I just put that? You and B never said that once.
Nope, never.
We're going to be relegated. We're going to be in the lower halves. Tottenham are finished. Harry Kane's going. More chance of Harry Kane coming back than Shergar, finding Shergar, which we did find Shergar yesterday. He won at 320 at Chepstow. So we're only 4 points off the top, Mia. 1 point off top 4. Why do you, serious question though, why do you think that when you say you're being delusional, when I say we could win the league?
To be fair, I'm only joking when I say that to everyone out there because I don't like using those words of negative, delusional. I'm not really like that. I think it's important for us to just let people be. If they want to be delusional, let them be delusional.
Mayor, I was telling you the abuse I've been getting on X recently. The stuff I've been called, it's been, you wouldn't call your worst enemy it.
But going back to what you're saying, the reason that I don't honestly think we have got a chance is because I don't think we are ready to win that league yet. Because I think that we have got still stuff that we need to work on with the team. And to win the league, I think you've got to have a bit more of like a good squad. I don't think we've got enough of a good squad, and I think that will be a factor in it. I think that it's so new and early into Postecoglou's reign. That's the reasons why. I think they're reasonable and coherent reasons. I don't think it's just me saying random stuff. I think it's I think it's fair points.
Yeah,
and I'm not being negative.
Oh no, you're not me, and you never have been negative. And I just look at it right from my point of view. I'm taking what happened with Leicester. I'm looking at Man City isn't firing. Now you and me have a disagreement, and I respect your opinion when De Bruyne and Haaland comes back. They may just click into gear, but for me, we were talking about the 99 United squad and the treble winning side for them. And for me, you City just don't look hungry enough. But who knows when them two players come back. But if we're there and thereabouts in April, Mia, before we hit the big games that we have to win, and we're within 2 points of the league, and we're sort of well within the Champions League race, will you then sort of think, do you know what? Will you get excited thinking, do you know, we could do this? Are you waiting to... When will you start thinking we're going to win the league? Just seriously.
When it's the end of the season and we're at top?
Fair enough. Fair enough. No, I think, Mia, I've always loved what I loved about you, Mia, I do, and I think I love doing shows with you is because you and me have respective opinions. We've always respected each other's opinion. And we may joke about... Mia may call me like a delusional little leprechaun. I may call her a little English devil, but never mind. But you know, there's always
hold on a second. Devil's a bit strong, and also I'm not English. I'm also Greek Cypriot. So
okay, so what can I call you in Greek then? If you call me a little Irish leprechaun, what can I call you in Greek then? A plate smasher.
Yeah, you can call me a fiery plate smasher.
That's what happens to Mia. If you ever hear any bangs at Mia's house, it's her smashing plates from Tottenham School. But anyway, big up, Chris. We've got Mr. Simpson in the house. Carl, the Terminator Simpson. Every day is a different nickname for Carl, calling him the Terminator today. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, Carl. We've got also, oh God, thanks, Mia. Will do. Mia, take over THFC till I die. Yeah, it is. Always will be. Mia will always be part of this channel wherever we go. She look, I'm saying it now. Mia is as part of this channel as me and Philip are. And don't worry, Tequila does all the subbing for you. Tequila will be in, and Tequila's brilliant.
He's bloody useless though. He forgets and he's tired. And I told him last time he's not getting his Jaffa cakes. He needs to do his job correctly before he gets any more Jaffa cakes.
We've got big up to Daisy from Chris. Big up Daisy as well. Big up, guys. Sorry to hit from Hod God as well. Big up Wembley 1. Spurs are on their way to Wembley. Tottenham gonna do it again. I can't wait for Friday. I'm buzzing already. I'm trying to rewrite the Aussie stream to Spurs are on the Wembley. Ange's knees are gone all trembly. That's as far as I got. So I need help with the rest of the song, by the way, guys. I'll big up Wembley 1. Oh, God, if we got to the FA Cup final, Mia. Oh, my word. I'd be buzzing. We have a dog called Charlie. He's 11 years old. I call him a pain. He don't stop barking, but I love him sometimes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
He does at the same time, you see.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Much appreciated from Spurs Ninja. Big up Spurs Ninja. That's what we're here for.
Joe, what like Minnie's like that. She barks so much. She barks at everything. Where Ozzy's well relaxed, but it's so annoying. Like she just barks and barks. She drives me mad. But then when I look at her little face, I think, oh, I do love you.
Yeah. Big up to Terry White. Big up. I haven't seen you for a long while, Mr. White. Big up. Hello all. Happy New Year. And big up also to El Tel Cockerel. Big up El Tel. Hope you're doing well, sir. How many soon? Everyone saying hello to each other. What else we got? We got Matthew. Dermot, what's up with Gallagher, man? Some news are saying we won't sign him. Some are saying we will. Some are saying he's not interested. Some are saying he will leave. Like, what is happening? Matthew is losing the plot in India. He's walking around his house thinking, I can't deal with this news. DERMOTRON, tell me the latest. I don't know. I'm waiting for my source to come back to me. I think he will move to Tottenham. I think it's all to do with politics at the moment between Tottenham and Chelsea. He has gone on record and said he loves what he's seen at Tottenham. That was said to some journalists. He loves what Ange's doing there, and he's not happy at Chelsea. Now, Mia, very quickly on Chelsea, Silva's come out over the weekend, said he wants to leave because he doesn't like what Poch is doing. Mourinho has come out and said that his representatives have started talking to Bowley about becoming their manager for the third time. There is players not happy with Poch. Chelsea is in a mess. Part of me is absolutely laughing my head off at this news, thinking it couldn't happen to a nicer club. But what do you think will happen? I feel sorry for Poch in a way, but half of me doesn't. What do you think will be the fallout of Chelsea by the end of the window? Do you think Gallagher will move?
Oh, do you know what? I'm in two minds about this. I've spoken to it back with my brother, but because he was saying, listen, he's not happy, and obviously, if he sees what we're doing in comparison and thinking, that he's going to be better off, a better atmosphere, blah blah. But his family are all Chelsea, and it's a bit like me. I couldn't see my child go and play for that scum team down the road from us. Like, that would devastate me. I would disown them, even if they even said it, even if those words come out their mouths. I'd be like, excuse me, excuse me. I would honestly, I wash their mouth out with soap and water every single day, and then put some bleach in it too. But honestly, I don't see it happening because of that reason. I just don't think his family will allow it, man. Why would they allow him to come to the kind of like one of the enemy teams?
Look, I think it will happen. I do. I think it will happen. I think Gallagher is a very good player. He was fantastic at Crystal
it's
Palace.
It's not because I don't think he's good. I think he's much better than Højbjerg. So 100% I want him.
Would it be a massive look if Højbjerg goes to Juventus? Will it be the case of he would be a massive upgrade on Højbjerg? By the way, who I'm actually at the moment, Mia. This may shock you. I'm disgusted with at the moment. I'm really disappointed with the way he played at Brighton, the way he was pulling out of challenges, the way he was not committed to the teams. And I'm sorry, I can't defend him. I cannot defend him when a player does that, Mia. If you don't want to play for the team, then don't play. Don't say you're ready to play and don't give 100%. So for me, that's why I've got the shirt turned round. I will not show his name. When I come back from Spurs on the 10th of February, there will be a new shirt and a new name on the back of that shirt. And I'm going for Johnson. At least he tries and shows a bit of either him or Bentancur. I'm not sure yet. I think I might put Bentancur on the back of there, actually, to be fair. But look, I'm fed up with Højbjerg. And I think if he wants to go, then just go. Just leave the club.
Like I say, I think that Gallagher will be fine to come in. He's better. I think he's got much better attributes that suit what Ange wants us to do. However, it isn't because I don't think he's good enough to come to Tottenham that I don't think he'll come. I just don't see him coming purely because of that reason.
Carl says, I hope that made you happy, Matthew. But as soon as we get any news, I will let you know straight away. So Carl Simpson says, I would keep him just in case Udogie gets sent off again. That's Reggie.
But
that's a good point, actually.
No, it's not a good point. Once we get a centre back in, we can put Van der Ven on that side. I'd much rather have Van der Ven than to have Reggie. Sorry, but Reggie's nowhere near as good as what Van der Ven is.
No, I do know that's a good point, Mia, because he is quick as well, Van der Ven. So he'd be used to that. Yeah, he really. Can I just say something? The back four we have now, the back five, I've always said it. We've now found a replacement for Toby, for Jan, for Kyle Walker and Danny Rose and Hugo. I think the back five we've got now is our solid foundation to build on. And I think, they are good.
Like I say, I think Royale and Reggie need to go. I think Royale will have to. I think as much as I like his good vibes, I don't think he was actually that bad at the last game of the weekend. I think he was actually better than what people give him credit for. But I don't know if he isn't quite good enough, and we need someone on that side as well to come in if we need him as well. I think so. I feel like we need to get a centre back now and another one in summer. And also get someone to cover that side because just in case, and because I think Destiny then can, if Destiny's out, we have got Van der Ven.
Yeah, sorry, I'll be down to
And
Didn't
Michael,
ask.
there is other flavour of Jaffa cakes. There is other, not just orange ones.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah, it is. I was just getting to that. Brian says we're more of a team without Kane. Now, if you didn't hear the news yesterday, there is rumours flying around. Me and Mia had a right laugh for this earlier on, by the way. We really did. We were giggling right with this news. That Harry Kane is now unhappy and he could return to Tottenham in the summer. Mia, look, I made the quote yesterday that Shergar, who was a racehorse who was stolen by the IRA back in the early 80s, never found to be found again, right? Had won a race at Chepstow at 3:20, right? There's more chance of Shergar coming out, or Michael Jackson, or the Queen saying, I never die, I'm alive, or Elvis coming out saying, I'm alive and well, than Harry Kane coming back to Tottenham. I mean, are we going to get into this cycle now, Mayor, of they kept on saying to him he wants to move, to leave Tottenham. Now we're going to go into the reserve cycle of he's now coming back to Tottenham every transfer window. Can I just please put it to bed? He's gone. Forget about it. Goodbye.
Let it go.
Let it
As
go.
they say in Frozen.
I am with you now on Mia. I'm with Mia on the Harry Kane thing. Let it go, guys. Just let it go.
It's gone. It's gone.
I
Just let
agree
it
with
go.
Brian. We're a far better team without Harry Kane. A far better team.
I think we just look a bit like we look united at the moment, and I don't know why anybody would want Kane to come back. You know, and I understand him, guys, but if we had him, he's such a good player and he could score goals, but we don't know how the team dynamic would work with Kane there. So
that's true. We've got Carl Simpson. If we get the players in we need in January, we can keep a fully fit squad. I will never relax. This is about winning the league. I agree with you, Carl. We are going to win the league. Tottenham are back. Big up Spurs. Paul Pablo. Big up, Mr. Pablo. How are you doing, sir? Pablo Escobar, as I'm going to nickname you now. Happy New Year to you, sir, as well. And let us know where you've stashed all your money in Colombia. Me and Mia will be over in Colombia in the next month, trying to find money for Ange's summer transfer window. That's what we're doing. We've got Matthew. I'm not saying anything until March. Fair enough, sir. Fair enough.
Fair dues.
Terry White, if this team could get healthy and stay away from suspensions, we'll be a force to be reckoned with. I think we could realistically finish in top 3. Now, Mia, I did say this when we did our pre-season predictions. I did say we're finishing the top 3, to be fair. I know you said we're finished 6th or 7th, which we could end up finishing there as well, by the way. So nobody ever knows. The Premier League's so tight. But I think he's right here. If we can stay away from suspensions and keep the team healthy and steal a march on the rest of them in this January window, we could be a team to reckon with this season. Next season, Mia, I think the sky's will be limits for this team. I really do. I think next season, a full season under Ange, we'll be favourites next season for the league. And I think we'll be a match for Man City or any of them. And that's my opinion. I really think we will be. Hog God 10. Big up, Hog. Dermot, I think we have a small chance. There is not one dominant team, but it's fair to say we have a very good chance of top 4. I do as well. Very point on top 4, Mia, on the Champions League. Now, the Champions League is changing next season. So how important is it to get all our ducks transfer in orders now to be ready for the window and to be ready for winter and the summer window for the start of the Champions League? Because there's more games in that, Mia. So is it important we have a better squad that can compete in 4 competitions?
I don't think we're making Champions League, so it's not really an issue. But Europa League, definitely, we need to make sure.
You don't think we're going to make the Champions League?
Nope.
That's a bold claim.
Yeah, I know it's bold, but I just think that it's going to be. I think either Liverpool, Man City will win it. I'm hoping Liverpool because I'd rather Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think it'll be City, Aston Villa, Arsenal, and then we'll finish 5th. I think.
Look, I agree with you. Look,
but my expectation is still 6th or 7th. So
yeah, no, I think next season Champions League is going to be. I think it's wrong what they're doing to Champions League. Personally, myself, I think they're just caving into the Super League. There's more games. It's more money. It's all to do with money at the end of the day. But if we want to compete at the very top of the Premier League, we have to qualify for the Champions League. I think that's what we have to do. But big up, Hog God 10. Carl Simpson, I was looking at a fully fit squad, and we're more than capable of beating every team in this league. Jazz Fusion. Big up, Jazz Fusion. Mighty Mouse. There
That's
we
what
go.
he calls me. He calls me
Yeah.
Mighty Mouse.
Do you know what's on Netflix? The original Mighty Mouse is on Netflix, and I came
Oh,
across
is
it.
it?
Yeah, I came across it with my missus the other night with Derval, and I just shouted out of nowhere. She looked at me. I went, Mia, and she looked at me, and went, what?
Yeah, that's Jazz either calls me that or Rapunzel. So
Yeah.
there is two names that he calls
No.
me.
If you're Mighty Mouse,
Or
then I'm
she.
your
I
sidekick.
shouldn't say that.
What's his name? Who's Mighty Mouse's sidekick?
Mighty Mouse doesn't have one. You're thinking of Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse. That's. I still think.
Mighty Mouse is different.
Yeah. I think you look like Danger Mouse as well. I'll be your sidekick, Penfold. Danger Mouse. Anyway, Mia says it how it is. Yeah, I love Mia. I look, can I just say I love Mia to bits. She knows I do. I love the way she speaks her mind, and I love having her on. And she's as part of this channel as anything. Look at her now, her head getting bigger.
No, I'm just thinking. He says that, but I'm going to have no powers from like soon. So that just shows you.
It's not my fault. We've got offered a better deal. You know, I'll keep you. Don't worry. You still be on the channel. I'll give you some powers. Anyway, you can say, Dermot, just go away for 5 minutes. There you go. There's
Hold
your
on,
powers.
go back to my link, everybody. We're going to go back
I did. Please go over to Spurs Between the Lines.
That's the one.
If you don't give your head a wobble, just get us to 2K first and then Mia afterwards if you would appreciate it.
No. We can sub to people, like multiple people, sub to everybody, support all of the peoples.
I'm trying to get to 2K before my birthday on the 5th of February. When's your birthday, Mia?
October.
I want to get the 3K for Mia by October for Mia's birthday.
No way am I getting to 3K by then.
I never thought I'd get.
Way.
I didn't think I'd nearly get to 2K, Mia.
I think I'll get.
You and me will be at 10K
this time next year.
This time next year, you and me were both at 5K this time.
It doesn't matter. Like, honestly, obviously people please do sub to me. It does really help. Sub to everybody. Yeah. I'm a big advocate of subbing to every single channel that support people because it's really important for people to have that support. Yeah. So please do that. I'm not trying to be saying just my channel, but everybody's channels.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. And Mia, we always put your plugs in here when Tequila does it. We always put your plug in here because that's what we are over here. We've got Tequila. Who's in charge on the Bahamas branch? Is G in charge of his daughter? I don't know, Paul, what's happening there. As far as I know, I think it's the lawyers are still in charge. But look, I'll find out for you. We'll do a stream on that. Might be part of the roundtable discussion. Pardon me, on Thursday. Carl Simpson. Tequila will do anything for Jaffa Cakes. Yeah, I know he will. Big up to Scott Heim as well. Big up Wall Coys. Big up Scott. We've got Daniel Sandoval. Big up. Good afternoon, one love. Big up Daniel. Hope you're doing well. Matthew.
Why is it on the channel? Yeah. Daniel sending the
no way you bodied me. I'm an India damn man. I don't know what I said wrong, but I did apologize. And he says, THFC till I die, bruh, man. No problem. You are my guy. Big up. We've got Michael McDonald, big up, all the way from Glasgow, from Celtic. Come on, you mighty Celtic. Let's beat Rangers as we did at the weekend. He says, I can't at Jaffa Cakes. Anything with oranges is unbearable. Ooh.
But there's other flavours, so.
Mia doesn't put orange in her Jaffa Cakes. She puts a white powder in her Jaffa Cakes.
Shh. You're spreading bloody nonsense about me on the internet, you know.
Sorry. And it's sugar she's putting in. Nothing else but sugar.
Flour, sugar.
Yeah, there you go. Mia makes her own Jaffa Cakes with sugar, and Tequila just loves them, and so does Carl, and so do I. I think they're great. Do not feel sorry for Potts, thinking he could go in there and manage those egos. He did such a good job of doing it at PSG.
Yep, absolutely.
That's so true.
I don't feel sorry for him. I don't care.
No, I don't. Me and Philip are still convinced he will be sacked by. Well, we did say by Christmas. Now we've retracted that, so he'll be sacked by the end of the season. Never good to pull out. You need to be committed about Højbjerg. That's true. We've got Matthew Gallagher has 6 assists.
I don't know if that's what he actually meant.
Oh yeah, I know what he meant, but I was trying to keep it clean, Mia. I was trying to keep it clean. I never pull out and that. I never pull out, by the way. Just
that was too
no, of a tackle, Mia. Of a tackle shows how much your mind works. You got a dirty mind, girl. No, I never
pull out Højbjerg. You can never pull out of Højbjerg.
No, I wouldn't pull out. No, I won't put. I'll forget. You're going to get me. I'll forget it. Good job. This show isn't monetized. I'll tell you one thing. It just never happened. Mia knows what video we might be doing. By the way, I did speak to you last night about that.
Yeah,
I've just thought of a way how it could be done. It's going to be so funny. Gallagher has 6 assists in the Premier League this season. Chelsea best player this season. He is. He really is. And I love him at Tottenham. I really would. But you know, I just think Chelsea are a mess right now. I'm all happily. Daniela Zito, big up Daniela. Evening. You've got West Ham versus Brighton scheduled for tonight on the channel, but the game is tonight. Yeah, I know I have. I'm gonna do the watch long for it tonight.
But Daniela, don't do that. Come over to Spurs Twin Rise.
I don't. Just get rid of her now. That's enough of that bullshit. Do you know?
Hi, and welcome to the takeover.
Yeah, it won't be for long, believe me. This January window will win you the league. Trust that. See, this is what I'm talking about. This man has seen what he did up in Celtic.
I know, I get it.
And look, I'm sick to death of people, and you never said it, Mia, to be fair, so this is not you. I'm sick of death of people saying about the Scottish League only being 2-horse league. You've got to win what's in front of you. You've got to beat the teams that are in front of you to win a league. And for Ange to do a back-to-back treble, which hasn't been done very often in Scotland, Ange will be successful at Tottenham, no doubt about that. Either this season, next season, or the following season, Mia. Can you see Ange being at Tottenham for a long time, though? Can you see him being here for the next 5-6 years?
I think if things go well, I think so, yeah. Because I think if it continues to go well, I can't see why not. Unless someone else comes in for him and he feels like his job here is done. I feel like that's what he sort of did at Celtic. He felt like he couldn't do anything more. And so I think that will be the only reason I think he will go.
I have some breaking news, and we are going to go back to transfer. This is just hot off the press, Mia. Now, I've just been sent to me. I understand ASA Monaco will pay a 500,000 loan fee. Now, I don't know what that's for the. Oh yeah, that's for the West Ham Thiago Kia. But Man United and Dortmund are actively working on a loan of Jadon Sancho. So Sancho could be going back to Dortmund, and ASA Monaco will pay the 500,000 loan fee for Thiago Kia of West Ham. So that is the 2 bits of breaking news I can bring you right this very minute. So on them news, Mia, on the Sancho deal, are you surprised he's leaving Man United, or do you think it's good for both sides that he leaves?
I think he's fallen out with the manager, isn't he? So the manager's not playing him. So I think it's probably best for everybody.
I will put that both at the bottom of the screen for you guys. That is the latest breaking news we have. I put up the AC Milan one as well. So, look, for me, there's a lot of people saying that they wanted them at Manchester United at Tottenham. Would you have liked to seen Sancho at Tottenham?
I was always in 2 minds about him because I think player-wise, I think he can be good, but with an arm around him, could Ange have got something out of him possibly? But because he's a bit temperamental in the way he can be, I don't know. It's a bit of a difficult one.
It is. Well, there it is at the bottom of your screen there, guys. It is breaking news. It is Emmy Neutmann are actively working on loan of Sancho, and ASA Monaco and West Ham are finalising the deal for Thiago Kia. It will be a loan deal with a mandatory to buy option clause in case of Pacifics, and then it goes on that Man United that it will. AC Monaco will pay the 500,000 loan fee. So that is the latest breaking news we can bring you from the Premier League. Mia, let's go through the chat again. Carl's saying some reporters are having a quiet news day. So Kane is fine and his family are now moving out there now. He's got a house. Yeah, he would never come back to Tottenham unless it is in about 5 years' time. There's more chance of the planes that disappeared at the Bermuda Triangle than Kane. I think that's the best one yet. I like that one. That is the best one yet. And Carl's just taking it 1-2 time. Big up to Paul Shepherd. Hope you do well, sir. He says, listen to yourselves. The idea that Kane wouldn't improve us is for the birds.
I didn't say he wouldn't improve us. I just said, would we play as good as a team? Because obviously having Kane there, it's always going to be about Kane. And would we have united as much and gelled as good and people stepping up? So,
look, I think we're both realistic on that. Love you, Mia. You know me so well. Big up, Carl. Yeah.
yes, I do.
It's scheduled for tomorrow, but the game is tonight. Sorry, right? I will read. I'll sort that out now. I actually don't.
Yeah, don't worry about that anyway. Just come over to Spurs 2 lines anyway.
Don't start on that crap, Mia. Do you know what? Don't start. Don't start. Don't start. You know. No, please, everyone, do go over to Spurs Between the Lines. Please do. It is a great channel, and she is doing a joint stream tonight with Kate and Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs. So please, everyone, get over there.
Guests of Alan and Jay from Time Added On.
Yeah. So there you go. Daniela, I've just changed it for you there. So it's all done. Thank you very much for letting me know, Don. I really appreciate it. Dyslexia and tiredness is a bitch. Matthew, oh my God, Mia, well, get Dermot cancelled. No, she won't. She will never get us cancelled. She will never will. Big up to my man, my partner, Full-Time Sports Network. Big up, Colin. Can I just say, please, everyone get over to this first Full-Time Sports Network, where we will be streaming joint FA Cup games again this weekend. So you can have a choice of watch-alongs on this channel, you know, and watch what you want to watch. We've got Liverpool Arsenal game, we've got the Villa game, we've got the Newcastle derby. We've got a few other. Me and Philip are doing some. I'm joining Bobby for the Liverpool game. Philip's joining Bobby for the Newcastle game, and then we're doing Villa as well. And we've got a few on Sunday. Loads of FA Cup and FA Cup third round Saturday is back here Saturday afternoon at 3. Myself, Philip, and possibly Brad will be giving you all the latest scores from around the FA Cup. Mia, what does the third round Saturday mean to you? It means a lot to me. I love third round Saturday. I get so excited when it's FA Cup third round day.
Yeah, no, I love a bit of FA Cup. It's very the history of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it's got that feeling, you know. It's like, do you know what? FA Cup third round Saturday reminds me of, it's like family, because like you all get around, watch the FA Cup. Not that I did, because my dad don't like football, but it's that family thing, isn't it, where you all gather around and watch it. So yeah.
Michael McDonald says wild horses couldn't make me pull out. There's a new
oi,
one. Oi oi. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. That is so true. It's scheduled for tomorrow, Dermot, not tonight, when the game is tonight. Yeah, I know. I've just changed it to tonight.
Yeah, but that was earlier. Obviously, you're very much behind in the chat.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, I've just seen what you get. Mate, can you just read through some of the chat? I've just got to change something. Sorry.
Goodness sakes. Can't get the staff around here, honestly. We're on Leslie Crawford. Gallagher doesn't want to leave Chelsea mid-season. He's happy with being currently stand-in captain and getting plenty of game time. Yeah, that's the other thing, isn't it? He's getting game time. He's standing captain. It's a really difficult one. I don't see him leaving personally. I don't know. I just can't see it happening.
Do you know what? I can, Mia. I can in a way, because I think he's so fed up what's happening. If Silva wants to leave Chelsea, right? If Silva wants to leave Chelsea, that says a lot that one of your most experienced players doesn't like what Poch is doing there. So has this turned out to be a massive transfer window where the likes of Tottenham could take opportunities from teams, other teams?
They do need to sell because of their FFP, but if they do get rid of Silva, then obviously they make some of that up, so they might not need to sell Gallagher, but yeah. Jazzy saying will fulfill the contract at least.
Yeah.
Gerald saying lucky miss with Gallagher.
I don't agree. I really do not agree
with that either. I think he's all right.
Big up to Michael McDonald. I love Ange, but he will go where the money is. Can Tottenham match City and Liverpool? I think so too. Mia's just plugging her channel again. Big up to Mia. Both Spurs been line. Smash that damn like button. Listen to Mia. Listen to Mia. Yeah.
We'll go to Colin as well. Sancho is going, so he's partying.
Yeah, I can see he's partying. We've got Carl Simpson columns here, United and like that he appears. Yeah, it's true. Leslie Crawford, big up Leslie. I haven't seen you for a while. Welcome back. So Gallagher's an upgrade on Skip, and he's been Chelsea's best player. Exactly. And
Absolutely.
Leslie goes on to say Spurs so Kane and have scored only one less goal this season than leaders Liverpool. That sort of makes our point, doesn't it, Mia? That
Yeah, no, that's
this
right.
team, even in the state it's in, Mia, are still a more competitive team than they were with Kane.
I think
We've
it's the
got
type of football we're playing as well. Don't
yeah,
underestimate that. But like
no.
I say, I think it's the whole feeling around the
Mm.
team that I wonder if it would have been affected.
Thanks again, Spurs Ninja. Have a good you too,
Yeah,
Spurs
big
Ninja.
up to you.
Big up and listen. Daniela calls us. Dermot's doing a new segment of watching the watch along the day after the match. Yeah, I can change the results to how I want it. That's what I want. That's what I want. Please link to this channel again. Spurs Between the Lines. Give your head a wobble. And she's saying, smash that damn like button. Carl Simpson. I'm joining Bobby as well. I love it when he gets fed up with Arsenal. Oh, he leave poor old Bobby alone. God love him.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's been so much fun though the last few days listening to them moan. Oh my god, I've been listening to so much stuff and it's so nice.
Can I just say, Bobby is a very fair-minded Arsenal fan. Actually, he will admit he actually is. He's one of the nicest Arsenal fans you could wish to meet, Bobby. He really, and I have great time for Bobby. I really do.
And I'm not saying that he's not a nice guy. I'm just saying I like the dramatic Arsenal fans because they're so much fun.
Afternoon, Dermot and Mia. Happy New Year to you all. Big up to Hotel Cockerel.
New Year,
yes,
Jose.
But Silver is 110 years. Big up to Ellie. Hello, DERMOTRON and Mia. Big up.
Ellie.
Just
feel better soon, Ellie. She's not
feel
very
better.
Well.
Yeah, no, she's not very well. Right. Okay, we've got more breaking news. Ooh. Please make this true. Please make this true. Just please make it true for me and Mia. Please, please, please,
okay,
please,
whatever
please.
it is, please, 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 please.
Yeah, Mia, I'm actually not even going to read it out. I'm actually going to put it I'm going to put it into a banner. Please, if this is true, I know it's true because
thanks for promoting the show as well, Ellie. Big up to you.
Thank you, Ellie. Listen, Ellie, I know you got COVID. I know what it's like. I've had it a few times myself. Sending my love to you and the girls and Theo. And listen, we have to get you on the channel someday, you and Mia and Kate as well, for a bit of a laugh before the end of the season.
Oh, God. That'd be funny.
Yeah. Right. No, I'm not putting it into there because I've just put it into the wrong place. But big up, Ellie. Hope you feel well. Please make this true. Please make this true. If this is true, then Mr. Harris will be happy. But this is the breaking news I've got. West Ham have contacted Tottenham about a deal for centre-back Eric Dyer. He could be going, Mia. The Dyer.
Going to blow bubbles.
He's going to blow bubbles. A better man. I tell you, not a better man could go and blow bubbles than Eric Dyer. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm actually going to have that going across the bottom of the screen as well now. Because I think that's well worth going across the bottom of the screen. But seriously though, Mia, what do you think on that news? If that does come to pass this window, would you be happy to see him go?
Absolutely. The only thing I'd be like thinking if I was one of them is that he might poke his eye out with a bubble blower.
Yeah, he might do.
It's not that bright, bless him.
He might do, but I am doing the watch along to bubble blowers against the Seagulls, and I'm hoping the Seagulls will actually burst every bubble there. Gallagher would be an excellent signing. What is there not to like? Me and Mia are with this. Me and Mia are behind you. We love Gallagher at Tottenham. I hope I'm right in saying that, Mia.
I've just listened to what I've just read. Christian Romero reached out to an Argentinian commentator who criticised Ange Postecoglou after Tottenham's loss at Brighton to defend his manager. Romero said that for as much as the team may take risks, they'll eventually be rewarded, and that the team is a family that can compete for something. I bloody love that guy. And I don't just love him because he just looks But honestly, you can tell when he talks about, he actually rung them up to defend our club and our manager. Love that.
I do too. I really do. I love the family. Did you see the way they reacted over Velez when he come off injured? And everyone, I was just so special. I think it's great. Matthew said, would you rank Son as an all-time Tottenham player if he won the Prem? I think Premier League-wise, yes, I would rank him. Where would you rank Son? Would you rank Son as an all-time Tottenham player if he won the Prem?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose it will be one that, because as much as Kane was our all-time scorer, if Son helps get us over the line and wins the Premier League. You can't really dispute that he's had a better time at Tottenham than what Kane would have had.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing as well, Carl, that he will be gone by the week. Eric Dyer has been, this is now just broke now. Eric Dyer has been informed to look for other than the club this month as the deal for Radu gets closer to being finalised. I think this is good. Shows the club are willing to get rid of the deadwood. Look, this could break at any time. So any breaking news, we'll bring it to you first.
Exciting.
It is exciting. Martin 958. Gallagher never tops the Premier League scoring tables. Why is he the best choice? Because I think he's an upgrade.
He's good. I think he's good. I think people underestimate what Gallagher does, because I've watched him at Chelsea, and the days that he doesn't have great games, they're not all having great games, but other times he is literally the one who drags them through, man.
Yeah.
He's decent.
He is. And then we've got here, we've got amazed that people who say if Ange wants him, I want him. Suddenly draw a line. I've been saying
it's
it
true.
Yeah,
that's true what Jazz said. Like, people always say, "Oh, I want whatever Ange wants," but then if it's a player they don't like, they go, "No, sorry, I don't want him," even if Ange does.
I've been saying it since really the transfer window, mate, even transfer deadline day, that I wanted Gallagher in the team. I wanted Tottenham by Gallagher because I know what a player is. A lot of good out there to buy. There is, Martin. Well, listen.
There is, but the reason that we want Gallagher as well, because of the homegrown quota as well, it kind of ticks two boxes, if you like, Martin. And also, don't forget, Gallagher can play multiple positions. Yeah. So that's the other thing that Ange likes, players that can basically be multifaceted. And that's why someone like Gallagher fits the quota for the English quota and the position, and he can play multiple positions. So
he can. I know. I think Gallagher, I mean, he's great. But this is now the rest of the Premier League transfer news, which we are going to bring you daily as well. Rumored Manchester United is looking for a new midfielder in this transfer market, Mia. Joshua Kimmich, the German, 28 years old German international, is one of the midfielders who is on Manchester United's radar in this winter's transfer window. Joshua Kimmich has reportedly wants to look for a new challenge and continues his career in the Premier League. Look, where do you think if you're looking at it from a football, take off your Tottenham hat for a minute, Mia, and put on your football hat if you can. Where do you think United need to improve to get them sort of anywhere near where Ten Hag wants United to go? Because you made a very good point to me today that Alex Ferguson must be looking at it in dismay of what's happening at the club. So where do you think they need to improve? Do you think this would be a good signing for them if they get it done?
I don't think so. I don't think Kimmich will be a good signing for them. But what I will say is they've got holes in so many places and it feels like it just doesn't feel cohesive. So I think that's their problem. But I do think the midfield is a bit of an issue. I think what they're trying to do with the midfield doesn't always quite work. I just don't think it does.
Look, I think he's a great player, but does he fit the United way? I don't think so.
I don't know if he fits. Although he's a good player, I'm not trying to say he's not a good player, Jazz. I'm just saying I don't think he'll go Man United.
No. Man United have been interested in Giorgio Scalavi as well for some time, and the reports indicate they are ready to pay the £43.5 million asking fee to finally secure his signature. Look, I think it's one of the places United do need to improve is the defence, Mia. They're absolutely brutal in that area. So look, I think it'd be a good signing for them. Well, can they afford it? Can they afford to get it done? It's unlikely because of, I don't know how much Jim Ratcliffe is willing to put into the transfer kitty this window, what's happening at United. But look, it'd be a good signing for them. He's a good player as well for Atlanta. Thomas Muller, there was rumours that he wanted to leave Bayern Munich. He is not. I can tell you that it's 100% confirmed. He will not be leaving Bayern this year. If he was to leave United, Bayern Munich, Mia, where would you think the likes of Thomas Muller would go to? Would you think it'd be a Spanish club? Would it be Italian? Or do you think he might try to cut his teeth in the Premier League?
It's getting on a bit now, isn't it?
Yeah, he is.
So I think he'd want to go to a slower league. I don't see him coming to a Prem because I don't know if he would want to. So Italian possibly or Spanish, but I don't think he'll go.
No.
I think he'll start buying, to be honest.
Look, I think the Spanish league's in a hell of a mess at the moment too, by the way, and the Italian league is too. The Italian clubs are skint. This is why we're doing, and of course Sergio and Reguilon, we knew he was leaving, coming back. We started with it, started to show that he's returning to Tottenham. But look, we've got a list of interest Premier League clubs. Let me know in the chat, guys, and me as well. Where do you think he might end up? Where do you think? I think he might end up in Dortmund myself, but there's Premier Leagues from other Premier League clubs. Where do you think he might end up? Would that be a Brighton, Mir? Would it be a West Ham? Where do you think he might? So, what other Premier League clubs would be interested in Reguilon?
I'm trying to think of the type of way that he plays and actually who actually needs him in the Prem. Like that's where I'm a bit like, I don't know who would really need him. At this moment.
I just don't know, Mia. Well, listen, we'll go through the chat and then we will end it there. We'll get you to plug your channel, of course. There will be fireworks when he leaves. Dyer will be gone by. Yeah, we read that as well. I think he will be. Oh, Carl come up to get Nottingham Forest at the bottom there, Mia. We'll take it up in the minute.
Yeah, Forest, I suppose. Yeah, that's not a bad shout.
We've got let's lots of goodbyes out there. There is Martin says Ange wants second son to be fit, but you call him a cornflake. Look, before you answer that, sorry, go on, Mia. Sorry.
Just because he says he wants him fit, it doesn't mean anything. He wants all of his players obviously to be fit. He doesn't want any of them to be injured. I think that he hasn't specifically said about Sessegnon properly. He said he hasn't seen him, so I know, man. Like I think he's made of cornflakes because he keeps getting injured, which is true. He's done Anthem 2.0.
It says a lot, Mia, when we do like the pre-game thoughts, me and Philip, and we do the pre-record, we have the injury list that his injury comes up, return unknown.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, saying I think Al would try to play Cess, I don't know if he would. I think he might try and give him maybe a chance to see what he's got, but I don't think he's got enough, and I don't think he'll be good enough to play for Ange.
Yeah,
personally.
he's just too injury prone for me. DJ Samuel says the Bobble Boys on Sporting after Eric. Do you know what? I think he'll go to Sporting Lisbon myself, but would West Ham still be a lucrative option for him if he wanted to stay within the Premier League?
Yeah, I think it'll be a decent shout for him.
Yeah, I think so. But anyway, just go anywhere you want, Dyer. Please go. I know Ange wants him systematically. We've got Jazz Fusion.
Go.
Yeah. Kimmich is a very good player. Kimmich isn't going to United. It's too much of a change. It is. We've got Reggie's coming back from Man United for your information. Yeah, we all knew that, Mark.
But
thank
you
for putting it in anyway.
But he's going back on loan as well.
Yes. But thank you so much for putting that out in there, Martin. That anyone gets any information, do put it in the comments below or let us know. We will always look into it and bring it up for you. Jazz Fusion, Mullen is a lifer. Yeah, I can never see him leaving Bayern Munich personally myself. Colin Gallagher says, maximum feeling. Big up, sir. Haven't seen you before. Please hit like button and the subscription button as well. Mia, I've just got a call come through. Can you just take off the last few seconds? Sorry.
Yep, no worries. Saying that Conor Gallagher is a Chelsea scum boyhood fan, so I can't see it. Listen, I said the same, to be honest with you. I did say the same. Spanish and Italian leagues are probably underwater. Yeah, we know it's not great there. We'll take him in the MLS. I'm not sure who you're talking about. Nottingham Forest 100% for Nuno. Yeah, that's like we said about that was Reggie. Muller's even loyal to Bayern or goes to Saudi for his retirement pension. Yeah, I can see that absolutely. I think Adam would try and play Cess. I think he'd maybe give him a chance because he wants to see all players. But Kimmich, can't see him at Man United, to be honest. Maybe Man City or La Liga quality player.
Yeah, I think so too, Mia. And then in the same way, Spurs fans underrate Gallagher. Cess has been more under the hood that Ange can see. Look, it's going to be an interesting. Do you think it's time we paid Cess out of his contract and just let him go and find somewhere else for him to play?
Yeah, Mia? Even when he has played, he's just not been it. He's just not been it. And I can't see him being enough for what Ange wants. When you look at what we've got Porro and we've got Destiny. I don't think that Cess is even in that league, but yeah.
Mia, thank you so much for joining me today. You will hopefully see Mia every Tuesday with me on Newsbeat, as you know, Mia is our Tuesday girl, as I call her. That was a song. Was that Sunday Girl by?
See you next Tuesday. I'm not entirely sure about that one.
No, I said you're my Tuesday girl.
I'm just saying.
I know, but Blondie said Sunday Girl. You're Tuesday girl. Out of Blondie, I know what you're saying.
I'll just say I'll see you next Tuesday. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. You too. Anyway, please sub to me. Listen, no, all joking aside, Mia is an absolute diamond. Has been since she's joined the community. Have great fun with Mia. Me and Mia do actually talk off screen, and we have a giggle when we talk. And when me and Mia start talking, it does last a while, actually, to be fair. But big up, Mia. Where can people find you, Mia, and what you got coming up on Spurs Between the Lines?
Yeah, please go over to Spurs Between the Lines. I do daily content at the moment with transfers. I like to get my transfer stuff out there by 8 a.m. UK time, so it's out there nice and early. And if you actually go back a few times, I was way ahead of the curve with quite a bit of my reporting. So if you want to get all your news early doors, then come to me. I will be out putting it out nice and early. Every Tuesday I do today is the debate with Kate and Ellie, although Ellie's not very well, but we have got guests this week. And then I also do Wednesday, I do members chat. So if you're a member, you can come on and have your say. So plenty of content. Also, I do reviews and preview of games. So plenty of content for you.
And everywhere, and then hit this channel, we've got all the watch alongs, of course, from every game of the FA Cup, Premier League, Tottenham stuff. We've got Tottenham previews, post-match. We've got the Cockerel Clock podcast. We've got the roundtable discussion, of course, with Mia and Ash every Thursday, where we'll go over the latest news from Tottenham and also a bit of look back at the games previously and the games ahead. We'll be looking forward this week to the Burnley game and our favourite FA Cup history. And can Spurs win the FA Cup this year? We've got loads of stuff as well coming up. And also, Mia knows that me and Mia were on the ball with the Harry Kane news. We were the first to tell you about Ange as well. That was for me and Mia. Where me and Mia got a lot of abuse last summer, actually, for the Kane news. We were told we were talking nonsense, but it proved we were spot on. We were a week ahead of the curve on that. But all the latest here. If you can't get the latest here and I'm not around, Mia will always bring you the latest as well, because we use the same source and we always try to share information with each other as well, help each other out. But please come and hit the like button, hit subscription and pick up your memberships on both channels as well. Get me to 2K before my birthday, the 5th of February. Get me to 2K as well. Let's grow. We are back. Tottenham here. But Eric Dyer could be on the way out. That is the latest breaking news. Either the West Ham have contacted Tottenham over Eric Dyer. He could be going to Sporting Lisbon as well, so who knows where he'll end up. But Eric Dyer is told to go this month. Whatever you do, enjoy yourself. I am back at 7:15 for the watch along tonight, the last of the Christmas period on THFC till I die. Mia's on at 8 o'clock. Are you on, Mia? Is it 8?
Yep, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Please go over there. And Matthew, was my birthday today, so happy birthday, Matthew, from myself, Philip, Mia, everyone that Spurs Between the Lines, THFC till I die, and the Full-Time Sports Network. Thank you all for watching. We are Tottenham Hotspur. We are the greatest team in the world. We are going to succeed on the Ange. So all above the Ange train, Mia.
Choo choo.
See you later. Come on.